Hello and welcome. Today we're going for a ride and we're doing something that I don't normally do, which is actually taking photos of my own bike for once, because normally I'm either doing client work or other people's bikes. So it'll be a good change. Take some photos of my own stuff. Firstly, obviously, we'll need to go get fuel because the fuel light has just come on the way out. So we'll fill up and we'll make our way out. It couldn't be a more perfect day today. A few clouds out, a little bit fresh, but it's perfect weather. It's such a nice day today. Let's go. Alright, tank has been filled up and we are on our way out. I'm going to try and do a bit of a loop today, so I did map it out and I think it's going to be about 200k, maybe just short of, so hopefully we'll get a full tank of fuel without needing to fill up. I have not been out here in so long. One, because it's been pretty wet, so the weather hasn't been the best for riding lately over the past few weeks, and I just haven't had that much time, to be honest. But we really couldn't have picked a better day to come for a ride. Hopefully the roads are dry today. We haven't had rain probably in about a week, but there are some spots, like all in the shadows and stuff, where the sun doesn't really hit it throughout the day, and it is winter here, so it's always cold. We usually probably only have a top of 15 in the middle of the day lately, so not the warmest. I forgot to mention that obviously the bike is looking a little bit different. It is not red anymore. I've changed the fairings completely. They're all white now. At the end of last year I had a crash on the track and it did ruin the whole left side of the fairings, so I thought, why not switch it up a bit. I did change the wheels as well. They're the original wheels, but I have done something a little different with them. But the bike as a whole, it looks fantastic. I really love how it has turned out. I will have a video coming out about installing the fairings and the crash, rebuilding the bike, and new parts that I put on, because obviously there was a little bit damaged, but overall a lot of it was just cosmetic, thankfully. So it wasn't too much to get it back onto the road. Still hurt a little bit. But yeah, that will be coming out in the next couple of weeks once I get it all sorted and finished. The road is quite rough though. There's definitely a lot of potholes, there's a lot of gravel and stones all over the road. So I think I might just chill on the way out. is another 25 kilometers. So it's actually a fair stretch of road to ride. I'm gonna pull over up here and I might stick the Insta360 on the back again and get a cool shot. This is the road to Corrin. Corrin is, there's a dam at the end of it, so it'll there'll be a nice view and everything. Hopefully the roads aren't too bad. But yeah, let's get going. I forgot to start recording. There we go. Alright, let's actually get going. Been out here in quite a while, so I'm probably just going to be cruising, not pushing it too hard because I'm not too familiar with the road, and I'm also not sure what condition the road is in. It's pretty rough so far. Busy. Oh my god. There's so many dips and stuff throughout the road. Hopefully the traffic should be a bit quieter from here on, because there's not a lot past that point apart from the dam. I might pull over up here a bit further and get a shot of the camera. I did bring that out, so I might get some nice photos and videos with the camera while we're out. Just make the most of it. There's like a nice big long straight a bit further down, and I think that would be cool. Quick shot. Shouldn't be too much further up here. I just don't know if there's going to be anywhere to pull over. It doesn't really look like there. I don't think I will. Definitely a lot colder. It's 8 degrees now. Through here it is a lot shaded. A lot more shaded from memory. It does feel a little bit dicey, I won't lie. I'm gonna pull over, I think. Does not feel right. I don't think I've got a flat. I hope I don't have a flat. No. The road is freezing cold. And it has stones all over it, so that's probably it. So there is the first look at the dam. Ooh. Obviously you can't see it a lot, but we'll pull over in a second. There we go. I think we might set up here and get some nice shots. It's so nice. Oh, over there's the dam, and then obviously all runs out there and then runs into the river. But yeah, it's such a nice spot out here. There's never usually many people out here, so it's always pretty quiet, which is nice. It's so quiet, I can't hear anything. We are gonna head home now. The sun is about to go down by that hill, so it will get quite cold and dark pretty quick out here. Did get some really cool shots of the bike. One thing I did notice is I had the Insta360 mounted here, and a rock flicked up and it chipped the lens cover, so we'll have to get a new one. But yeah, it's such a nice area out here. The road is like way more slippery than I was anticipating, but we will just cruise home. Stuck the Insta down here. Maybe we could get a cool shot. And yeah, we'll head home. Oh man. Back to the main road now. Ooh. It's embarrassing. We are back to the main road now. Might pull over just up here. Good to see the Insta360 survived. Take that off. It's a pretty good ride. It's getting pretty cold though. Yeah, one thing I've wanted to do for a while now is do another track day. I haven't done one since I crashed last year. And I just haven't had time to, didn't have the money when I needed to fix the bike as well. It is winter here at the moment, so I will book in for another track day probably in the next couple of months when it warms up a bit. Hopefully we'll be able to make a video out of that as well. That is something I've wanted to do for a while now. But that is going to be all for today's video. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.